Shalom, Israel. Shalom. What's going on? Just checking in with y'all. Do a quick little vlog. Still tabernacling. Keeping the feast days, the high holy days. It's about, it's about 9:30 right now. And I'm just chilling, man. Just woke up. Just a little bit of what I'm looking at. You know what I'm saying? Just kind of just looking at the lake. But all praises, man. Last night, I could hear some dogs like barking real heavy. You know what I'm saying? It was pitch black, and I couldn't help but think. You know what I'm saying? We in South Georgia. You know what I mean? Cotton fields in the vicinity. And hearing them dogs barking like that, man. I couldn't help but just think about our forefathers, man, and foremothers that were trying to run from some of these plantations, man. When you see these cotton fields, you can't help but, I know for me anyway, you can't really help but think about them, you know what I'm saying? Because their hands was the ones that was picking that cotton, you know what I'm saying? And they got this machine now called a cotton gin that'll like roll over the cotton and pick it for them instead of people. But it don't pick cotton, you know what I'm saying? Don't pick it like we was picking it. It leave little pieces of cotton, you know what I'm saying, still there. And they just kind of have to just deal with that, you know what I'm saying? Whereas our forefathers and foremothers, they had to pick every little bit. They couldn't leave no pieces of cotton. Ain't no leaving no pieces of cotton, man, when you a slave, man. So just it put me, you know what I'm saying, when I heard them dogs barking, man, I just imagined, you know what I'm saying, I kind of closed my eyes while I was in the tent and was just imagining that the dogs was like chasing me. You know what I'm saying? The dogs was chasing me and I was running from a plantation. And how, you know what I'm saying, no gun, no knife, you know what I'm saying, you just running. And it made me think about that, man. It made me think about that, how dark it was at the camp. The only light that was around my camp, you know what I'm saying, was the stars. You know what I mean? And I'm just thinking about them ancestors running through these. They done made this a little camping resort or fishing resort, whatever you want to call it. It done made it into that now, but it was a time when this was just land. You know what I'm saying? It was just land and it was slaves, no doubt, probably walking and running through some of these paths that we driving over, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? It just kind of made me think about that, man. Hearing them dogs bark like that last night. And on the flip side, this morning, when I woke up, you know what I'm saying, it was so quiet. It was so quiet as far as people. I hear no people. All I could hear was kind of like what you hear right now, if y'all can hear that, just birds. You know what I'm saying? All I could hear was birds, and it was like a song, man. It was just like a real life song. It had like melody to that thing, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, all praises to the Most High. Man, it never ceases to impress me, man. Whenever I keep the feast days, and I imagine, you know what I'm saying, brothers who've been in this thing 10 years, 20 years, you know what I'm saying, 30 years, I can only imagine what Feast of Tabernacles means to those brothers and sisters, you know what I'm saying, because, you get more and more out of it as you keep the feast days. This is only my second Tabernacles, you know. I'm very much a baby in this thing, you know what I'm saying, but all praises to the Most High, man. All praises, you know what I'm saying, just looking at, just being out here away from the iPad, away from the TV, you know what I'm saying. Only thing I got is the phone, really, as far as technology, but being away from all that other stuff, man, it really make you, you know what I'm saying, it make you go to the scriptures. It actually makes the Bible more entertaining. That's at least my experience, you know what I'm saying. Reading First Samuel, Second Samuel, the Kings, the history and all that whatnot. It makes all that stuff, it's almost like watching a TV show. You know what I'm saying? When you just out here, because it's so entertaining, because the rest of the time you just kind of just looking at outside, you know what I mean? So I'm thankful for that, man. It make you kind of realize just how much of what you have that you don't need. You know what I'm saying? There's so much that we have that we just don't need, man. You don't need it. You don't need that closet full of clothes. You know what I'm saying? Y'all done seen me wearing this sweater like every day. You know what I'm saying? Every day that I done been out here, I done had this sweater on. You know, I'm like, you know what I'm saying? My outerwear has pretty much been the same. You know what I'm saying? If anything, you change, like, you would put on some different undergarments, you know what I'm saying? But for me, my outerwear has pretty much been the same. But it just lets you know, I got a closet full of jeans, you know what I'm saying? Closet full of shirts and sweaters and jackets and hoodies and, you know what I'm saying, polo this, Levi that. I got a closet full of all that stuff, you know what I'm saying? And you know, I accumulated these things when I was in the world, but you know, nonetheless, it make you just realize how much of that stuff you don't need, man. So many pairs of shoes, man. I've been rocking like the same pair of shoes since I've been out here, and which I've been doing really for the most part since I've been in the truth. But being out here just really lets you know what you don't need, bro. And it just, man, if it was up to me, if I just really had my, you know what I'm saying, if it was just all the way up to me, which I guess it is, as I'm saying this, it made me like, hell, I guess it is just up to me. But, you know, if I put it like this, if I was just alone, if I was just a loner, if I was a single man, you know what I'm saying, and didn't have any kids, bro, I live out here. I live out here, man. Only thing I have bills wise was paying for my car, my truck, you know what I'm saying, and cell phone. And I may keep health insurance, you know what I'm saying, life insurance. But bro, I live out here, man, because it's so simple, man. It's so simple, and you really don't need all that other stuff that you be so attached to in this world, bro. You don't need it. You know what I'm saying? You really don't need it, man. So, you know what I'm saying? Just a little bit of morning meditation. That's what I'm doing. Just meditating this morning on, you know what I'm saying? Just life. Meditating on life, and you know what I'm saying? Where life is headed. Hope everybody keeping watch, man. Watching the news. You know, Israel is definitely going in on the news right now, you know, about the current events. Every channel that you turn on, everybody's talking about the same thing, you know what I'm saying? What's going on over there in the Middle East, in our homeland, you know what I'm saying? So that's definitely worth watching, you know what I'm saying? But I can't front to be out here tabernacling, to get away from the noise. It's priceless. It's priceless, out. Yeah, but I'm gonna go on and sign off. I might check in with y'all later on today. You know what I'm saying? Brother Nashan, New Wine Congregation of Israel. Shalom.